a certain energy. You know what happened? Everybody came to her aid. Everybody forgot about all of the things that she did prior to it. You know why? Because men are weak for weak women.
Now, fellas, I'm always telling y'all guys, you guys got to grow some balls. That's one thing I'm always telling you guys on this channel. Y'all got to grow some balls, man. Like a lot of you guys will see, first of all, a lot of y'all guys think that lady right there is lit. Oh, she hot. I would take it down. Listen, hear me out. I wouldn't touch her with the screw on. Hear me out. I wouldn't even touch her in my imagination.
I got my swag right, feeling crispy clean. Girl, I'm the flyest mother you've ever seen. So much money I can't feel.
Welcome back to the Hear Me Out podcast. I'm your host, Michael May, and today I'm gonna be reacting to this Anton Daniels videos. You know what I'm saying? Big shout out to the homie. I like the homie. I've been following him for a minute. I respect him. He's been married much longer than me, but I'm also married. He's a married man. I have a certain level of respect for, you know what I'm saying, for individuals like that. I'm from New York. He's trying to move to New York. Bad idea. But nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? I've always showed the man love. I like what he's doing. I think he just jumped into the financing a couple of years ago. I left the finance side a couple of years ago. But I want to get into this reaction. Y'all already know, y'all look. Y'all know how I do. On all my channels, I sit down, we family. I'm eating my little bowl of cereal. You can have your little peanut butter and jelly sandwich whenever you're watching this video. Have your little coffee. You know what I'm saying? You want to have your little paleo string cheese, whatever you want to do. I do what I want to do on my channel. You guys do what you want to do when you're watching these videos. So let's rock and roll. It is what it is.
Let me tell you something about these men in the world. Men are the highest in the nursing homes. Let me tell you why. That the moms and the grandmoms and the aunties and the sisters are all being taken care of out here in these streets, and they got people to nourish them and make sure they straight when they get old. And the men is the only ones in the nursing homes is because they deadbeats. They don't take care of their children. They cheat on their women. They cheat on their wives with men. They don't help their family members. As soon as they get money, they get their girlfriend. They take care of their girlfriend. They don't take care of their mom. Their mom house falling apart. Roofs is filled with water and black mold, and they want to be outside flying these streets taking drugs. And guess what? In the end, after they done cheated on everybody, done been disloyal to their children, but want to be loyal to their homeboy. If you're not loyal to your children, you're not loyal. Y'all will do anything for y'all homeboy, but when y'all get locked up, y'all want to call y'all baby moms and y'all women.
First of all, whoever's taking this chick right here seriously, Mamita, first of all, your baby hairs is supposed to swing over here, right? I'm not sure who the fuck told you your shit's supposed to connect to your eyebrow. That's one. Let's start right there. All this makeup, cut the shit. Stop the cap. Like, cut it. Listen, Mamita, let your own hair rock and roll. I'm not gonna get into that. I'm gonna let her talk. I'm gonna let Anton talk after that.
But after all that,
fair use. Y'all already know. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn notifications. Y'all already know. Go subscribe to Anton Daniels. That man right there. He should already had 1 million subs. There's a lot of hate going on with this man. I don't like it. Hear me out. If me and Anton, they should never. I told you guys there were certain people that they should never put me on a podcast with. Anton is the Barack Obama talking. I'm Donald Trump. You know what I'm saying? He's real. Like, you know, if we're all around people, I always use the example. If we're in the White House, he's more like, young man, fix your tie. You know, you're surrounded by excellence, and want you to be a part of that. Me, I'm a Donald Trump style. I'm like, yo, fix your fucking tie. You're like a moron. Hey, two different styles. We have the same. We go in the same direction. It is what it is. Let's keep rocking and rolling. Let's rock.
You done did, you gonna get old, and guess what? Your dick gonna stop working, and you gonna need Viagra.
You have no family.
Really?
You have no friends.
What the hell is Viagra?
Sitting in a nursing
What does Viagra need? What does Viagra have to do with any?
home, and you have a nurse taking care of you, and won't nobody call you. Just like when you get locked up in jail, don't nobody call your ass, and they don't answer no motherfucking phone calls, and they don't put no money on your commissary because bitches is tired of y'all, and y'all kids can't stand y'all.
Wow. When you look at the comments in these videos, often at times, it shows you how bad things really are out here in the streets. The delusion is absolutely real. And it also explains to you why you should never take life advice from women, specifically women.
I already said that in the previous video. Fellas, y'all should never take life advice from women. I don't even think women should be talking to women about life advice. Now, just for the record, in case y'all wondering, that's what I'm having for tonight. Can't get enough of that golden Chris. From New York, can't help it.
And she's wrong on so many different levels. One thing is true. They don't give a fuck about you, bro. They never have, they never will. There's guys out here that have intentionally become stepfathers, which is why I don't advocate for you to become a step baby daddy. But there's guys out here that has intentionally become stepfathers. And the kid goes off and then he winds up being a son husband. You know why? It's because all across the board, whether you a son husband, whether you a step baby daddy, or whether you're a guy that's going to pick up the pieces for another dude that then made the chick a wife that was for the streets, women have always been afforded a level of protection because within society, we just exist in a sense that we always are going to look at them as the weaker vessel, right? The reason why a lot of guys are moving in the way that they are in their older age, and let's be clear, it's a lot of guys that's now not necessarily being relegated to nursing homes, but we'll get into that in a minute. The reason why a lot of guys are relegated to the way that they are in their older age is not because of anything that they missed out on or they didn't do in
Fellas, pay attention because he's dropping super gems right now.
their youth. As a matter of fact, I would advocate, or I would say that most guys are good guys. Most guys have taken care of their children. Most guys' reputation have been destroyed as a result of what the mother is saying about the father and not necessarily about what it is that is really happening, the reality of the situation. Here's the truth, is that no matter how egregious that a woman is, no matter how many divorces that she gets, no matter how many ways in which she mess up in society, look at the messenger. It's Suki Hana for the sake of God, right? This is a woman that is for the streets in every way, shape, and form. And you know what happened when she finally got karma for the way that she's advocating for and the energy that she's putting out there when OK Cyrus then kissed her in the mouth, which obviously nobody is saying that that's right. And we need him to be more situationally aware. But when you present yourself a certain type of way, you attract a certain energy. You know what happened? Everybody came to her aid. Everybody forgot about all of the things that she did prior to it. You know why? Because men are weak for weak women.
Now, fellas, I'm always telling y'all guys, you guys gotta grow some balls. That's one thing I'm always telling you guys on this channel. Y'all gotta grow some balls, man. Like a lot of you guys will see, first of all, a lot of y'all guys think that lady right there is lit. Oh, she hot. I would take it down. Listen, hear me out. I wouldn't touch her with the screw on. Hear me out. I wouldn't even touch her in my imagination. And some of you guys will be like, oh my God, she's the queen goddess, Seymour's gold of the world. Bruh. A lot of you guys think with this head, not this head. You don't think with the head with the brain in it. You think with your little pee-pee head. That's what it is. You understand? But I'm gonna let A talk. Go ahead, AD.
Men are weak for their mothers. Men are weak. No matter how bad your mother messes up, no matter how much you find out that she kept you from your father, you'll ask her. You might even hold her a little bit of accountable, but you don't let her fall. Most men don't. You know why? Because she's still your mother and she's still a woman. It has nothing to do with whether or not she lived her life the right way. It has nothing to do with whether or not she took care of business. It has nothing to do with whether or not she was on the up and up. As a matter of fact, what I'm starting to find out in society today is that a lot of women just hide their secrets and they're willing to take it to the grave even more. How many times have we heard of a woman, doing something against the guy. But then when she gets in her older age, she's still being taken care of by the community. You know why? Because all they see her is this old lady. When I see old women walking down the street, the first thing that comes to my mind based off of how it is.
Events are back, you guys. Events are back. They're booking speakers like you. They're paying them $5,000.
Is that I'm seeing things.
Hold on. Now, I didn't get a chance to watch this full video, but this was sent to me. If he's gonna say what I think he's gonna say, I've been saying this for the longest to guys in real life. Whenever I see an older woman and she's single and she don't have no man and she says, yeah, I've always struggled with men. When I hear that, in my mind, the first thing I think is, what life choices did you make that gave you that outcome? Because a woman is always gonna say, it's the man. It's the man. The man did this to me. The man did this to me. But we living in a time where the government usually come and build them out. But I told y'all, even that, the laws are changing. They're going away with all that protection. And this is the reason why they're gonna, I've been saying it for the longest time. This is the reason why they're gonna change the laws. They're gonna change the laws. Look, they're coming after what is it? What is it that lady say? Irreconcilable differences. They're coming after all those little clauses, those little phrases that get women out of marriages. Nah, you got married, bitch, figure it out. You and your man. And if you want to leave each other, then that's gonna be on y'all to decide. But we're gonna have to see that you guys are gonna put in some real effort and work to make it work before we let you out of it. And because they know men are responsible to take care of these women when they're in marriages. But let's keep rocking and rolling.
What's happening in society today is, I wonder what bullshit she did when she was younger. I wonder how many men she took through the ringer, right?
Yep.
I wonder how many men is Me Too. See, even with with the Me Too movement when it first started kicking off, right? What we found is that women always were the victim regardless of what the situation is that they put themselves in. So they can go in, do whatever it is that they want to do, get all of the resources, get put through school, get taken care of or whatever, and then 30 years later they can come back and be a victim. Yep. It's just the society that we live in, and that men understand that we have no safety net. And so what I'm imploring for men to do, because it's really a completely different narrative that needs to be communicated as a result of this video, and please don't listen to Suki Hana and take a life advice, baby. What men have to start doing is protecting themselves. What's happened is that they've given all of their resources, all of their time, all of their love, all of their step baby daddy energy, into taking care of other people, because we exist often to provide and protect. We just don't want to be used. But then by the time that guys find out that it's too late, they've been used, they've been discarded, they've been absolutely destroyed, and so they have nothing left, because the woman then took whatever it is that she could from him, and then she went over and found another baby daddy, or she.
Now I will say this. Excuse me. This is why I'm such an advocate of helping men. How can I figure it out? Like me, I'm a very resourceful person, and if I can, I will. You know what I'm saying? I wish that more men had that mentality, but they really don't. But it is what it is. Let's keep rocking and rolling.
Found her son husband, and then make sure that he takes care of her, right? But the reality is this: men are starting to wake up.
Yep.
Men are starting to then put themselves in a position of power, and women is starting to be flipped. See, that was historical, right? Historically, we didn't have the level of information, we didn't have the mentors, we didn't have the insight, we didn't have the experiences to draw upon and then come to a better conclusion. Now, men are starting to wake up. Now, men are starting to see the errors and the ways of their father and their grandfather. When daddy said, happy wife, happy life, and he died off, grandmama didn't give a fuck about him, really. And as a matter of fact, some of y'all that may be watching this video right now.
Hold on, before that, hold up. We're gonna stop it right here, hold on. I wanna end it on that happy wife, happy life, right? That is one of the biggest lies God definitely did not design it that way. If a man's sole purpose is to make his wife happy, that man is miserable. If you really pay attention, respect your husband, submit to your husband. Everything is really, if you uplift your husband, all the blessings come down. It's almost like how even the man, he's the priest of his home, the head of his home. If he keeps God first in his life, all his prayers go up and the blessings come down. It's the same thing like a woman. Woman is supposed to look up to her man, and a woman's supposed to see the God in her man, and that's who she's submitting to. But you're supposed to treat your husband like if it's like you're looking at a God. You're looking at your God. Oh, y'all not ready for that though. We're not gonna get into that right now. Y'all already know. Listen, hear me out. Big shout out to the homie Anton. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Y'all already know I'm your host, Michael May. Thank you for being here to Hear Me Out podcast. Please subscribe to the channel, like the video, turn on notifications. Y'all already know. Until next time, oh boy, we out.